Last time we watched historical black and white slides and compared them to modern black and white slides I took, developed and scanned just for you, my couple dozen of viewers. Before we start with this slideshow, I have to say I was wrong. Those old slides are most likely not from 1978, as Redditor Edmund CZ mentioned. The fashion is closer to the late 60s. Also, thanks to all those who helped me with identification, like Kaik 1914, a mysterious, probably 105-year-old Redditor, judging from his nickname. And last but not least, thanks to the lady working in the Moravian Museum and those folks near the old townhouse for letting me search their premises and helping me with my quest. Trolleybus picking up passengers by a building site near a newly built school. Please note the size of those trees and the architecture of the bus stop. Those buildings in the back all survived to this day, but you cannot see them from here anymore. Look, the trolleybus is still there, all the buildings are there, trust me, and in addition we have new faculty of informatics. Also please note the patches on the road. They are example how the road is now repaired. Bus tires make wrinkles, workers carefully cut 4 tiny rectangles out and pour fresh asphalt in. Unlike, normal repair work that would use concrete blocks for the trolleybus stop. Anyway, let's walk half a block back. Hey, it's a school! Everybody loves school, right? Oh, well, at least this one is not hiding the depressive atmosphere behind some fancy optimistic appearance. Now, can we improve it? Yeah, that's much better. The building also got new paint, so it doesn't look like a prison anymore. Misleading. The city center by the Liberty Square. This is the entrance to the Moravian Museum. Almost nothing changed here. On the very right you can see one of those many double flag holders we have in the city, used for socialist celebrations in the past. The first held our flag, the second held the Soviet flag. Good thing we didn't take those holders down. We use the second one for the EU flag now, which also has yellow 5-pointed stars. But I was told it's just a coincidence. And this is the inside courtyard of the museum. A lady working there confirmed to me that it actually looked like this for a long time. I wanted to snap a proper picture, but sadly they built a bank in my way, so I had to move a little to the left, use different lens, and the angles are all distorted. Now there is a restaurant or whatever it is, sundial on the wall, it's original. The building was almost destroyed during Second World War, but it was saved and now serves as an ethnographic museum. This place is close to the theater from my previous slideshow. On the very bottom is a white truck, and to the right of it is a black car. That car is Tatra 603, one of the most fascinating cars. So the same place today. The building to the right has a tower top, which was missing from the earlier slide. Also some trees were added. Okay, just a moment please. The car Tatra 603. Why so fascinating? It was by far the best and most mysterious looking car behind the Iron Curtain. And perfectly original for that matter. Air-cooled V8 in the rear, streamlined design, the descendant of the original Tatra 77. Design of the original Tatra 77 was stolen and adapted by Porsche for Hitler and used in the first Volkswagen, later known as Beetle. In the 60s, Volkswagen had to pay Tatra 1 million German marks as a reparation for that. You can see the Tatra 603, for example, in the movie Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, starring Jim Carrey, where this car is seen even in the trailer. It actually deserves its own video. Just click on the link in the description and it will show you a short clip from an actual commercial for this car. A limousine going through a river, sliding down a slope. It's just amazing. Tatra made its first car in 1898 and today is still manufacturing heavy-duty trucks. And we are back. On the first glance, just another building. Well, look at the right side. Weird, isn't it? It looks like a huge chunk of the fancy 19th century wall just disappeared and someone patched it in the style of the cheap architecture popular during the Great Depression. Look, same on the new picture. And you know why? Because that is exactly what happened. Let's look at the building from a distance. This used to be Hotel Europe. The name is still visible on the bottom of the picture, Evropa. In 1933, a man named Zdeněk Knop decided to commit a suicide here. He failed twice already, so this time he chose dynamite. He killed himself, but also 6 other people, and destroyed a big part of the building. The entire wall was quickly rebuilt, but the explosion is still remembered as a horrible thing. Please, if you want to kill yourself using dynamite, do so in a place where it doesn't cause anything bad. You know, like on a deserted beach, landfill, a neo-Nazi rally, Communist Party meeting, or something like that. The building with the tower, visible in the back, is part of the Tivoli complex, called after the beautiful Italian town, and consists of several marvelous apartment buildings from the Art Nouveau era, early 20th century. It was built on a popular spot for locals called the Beautiful View. Later more houses were built around, as you can see on the picture. Today it's all surrounded by the city, but the complex itself is renovated and there is a botanical garden nearby, so it's still pretty nice. Yeah, there was a lamp in the way, sorry. Okay, enough of nice architecture. Behold Sorella, socialist realism. Student dormitories, downhill from Tivoli complex, both physically and metaphorically. Anyway, let's see if time heals this scar. Oh yes, I can barely see that damn thing. Few more trees and it's perfect. I remember when all these buildings had just this greyish coat, maybe with green or blue tint to the grey color, but still ugly. However, the lamps, fences and guardrails were all bright yellow and red. Today these buildings are painted in vivid colors. Some have patterns, maybe colorful stripes, lipstick on a pig, but still. And if you turn back, you see the dorms from the other angle. The building in the back, with the extended entrance, is University of Defense. There used to be a mainframe computer, one of the first in our country. At least so I was told. I couldn't find much info on it. Not that it's classified, I'm just that lazy. Do you like the movie 50 Shades of Grey? You will love our roads. I think they have even more shades of grey, and if you ride on them, your ass is gonna get some serious beating. And nearby stands this monstrosity. I'm not sure what it was in the time the picture was taken, but today it serves as an Institute of Physics of Materials, which is part of the Czech Academy of Sciences. And look, they built a roof. And nobody cut down the trees for the last 40 years. At least the fence is down and employees can have a picnic in the park/meadow in front of it. And this concludes our slideshow. As a bonus, please enjoy my photo of a beautiful Gothic statue on the top of a church window, and tune in next time for the video taken with 114-year-old lens. Lens from the year 1905, featuring our city, including funny clips of old people riding the famous Czech elevator of death. Actually, the EU banned this type of elevator for being extremely dangerous, so we changed its name. It is officially not an elevator anymore, because that would be unsafe. So, old people riding the technological curiosity, which looks and works exactly like an elevator. See you! The Grumpy Easterner.